The alert is sounded. Interceptors are scrambled, sent on a mission to hunt an invisible target. It doesn't fly. It dances between the seams of detection, a master of the unseen world. The interceptor pilots scan their instruments, their eyes searching the dark. They are hunting blind. How do you challenge something that operates on a different plane of existence? Welcome to Beyond Military. The laws of physics themselves seem to bend. A sudden gust from an empty sky, a warning from the void. They built a machine to be invisible. They never expected it to erase itself from reality. For a veteran commander, the most unnerving enemy is the one that breaks all the rules of engagement. While chaos erupts below in the stratosphere, there is only calm, control, and a single command. A conventional response to an unconventional threat, a spear thrown at a shadow. The Spirit, a flying wing design that has defied adversaries for decades, a true legend of the skies. But tonight, it faces a digital fortress, a multi-layered network designed to find a needle in a haystack. The countdown begins. The moment where modern technology will be pushed beyond its known limits. A faint whisper on the screen. A digital ghost. Is it a malfunction or a prelude to the unknown? The hand of the pilot moves with purpose. There is no hesitation. This is part of the plan. Beneath the cover lies not a weapon switch, but a key to a different kind of power. A protocol of pure psychology. The system isn't just jammed, it's being fed a storm of digital ghosts, 1,000 false echoes. It didn't just disappear, it was unwritten from the system's memory. A clean, impossible deletion. In the cockpit, all systems are green. The pilot is now the only one who knows the aircraft's true position. On the ground, desperation sets in. A system reboot. A frantic search for something that no longer exists in their world. While they search for a ghost, the B-2 glides on, a silent predator in its element. The cat-and-mouse game has begun. But in this game, the mouse can alter the very fabric of the maze. The interceptor pilots scan their instruments, their eyes searching the dark. They are hunting blind. The commander deploys his pieces on the board, trying to corner an opponent who isn't even on the board anymore. A gentle push on the stick, a graceful turn. The pilot isn't evading, he is choreographing. The enemy pilot sees only empty sky. He is unaware that the object of his search is passing majestically above him. A chilling theory emerges in the command center. What if the target isn't running but heading toward their most sensitive site? The hunt intensifies. The interceptors change course, racing toward a location the B-2 has no intention of approaching. The pilot sees their new trajectory. They are being led away from his true path, following a digital breadcrumb trail. A close encounter in the dark, where only one side is aware of the other's presence. The ultimate high ground. Defenses are heightened, launchers are armed. They are preparing for a battle against an enemy that is already gone. The ground crews ready their equipment, their eyes fixed on the sky, waiting for an order that will never come. The pilot checks his instruments. The time is right. The final part of the message is about to be delivered. It's not just about hiding from radar, it's about silencing its own thunder. The aircraft prepares to become a whisper. It descends from the cold, thin air of the upper atmosphere, a silent leviathan returning to the world of men. They search for conventional signs, for smoke trails, for heat signatures, using old methods to find a new kind of entity. On a remote mountain peak, the night is still. For the sentries, it is just another shift, another moment of quiet. The predator sees its prey long before the prey even knows it's being hunted. A small campfire, a beacon in the dark. The first sign of trouble isn't a sound, it's the absence of it. A sudden, unnatural stillness in the air. Human intuition is an ancient sensor. It feels the presence of a predator when all technology fails. The laws of physics themselves seem to bend. A sudden gust from an empty sky, a warning from the void. Instinct takes over. The soldiers look up, not knowing what they're looking for, but certain something is there. Not an aircraft, a ripple in space-time, a distortion of the light from ancient stars, a true apparition. In that moment, they are not soldiers. They are simply men, witnessing an event that defies all logic and explanation. The psychological operation is complete. The aircraft ascends, its point made without firing a single shot. A frantic call to headquarters, a report that sounds like madness. How do you describe the indescribable? The commander demands answers. He needs data, facts, coordinates, not stories of phantoms in the night. It was invisible. It bent the light. The report of a soldier witnessing something from beyond his comprehension. The moment a commander realizes all his training, all his technology, is utterly obsolete against this new phenomenon. The interceptor pilots report back an empty sky, a fruitless search. Their mission was a chase after nothing. The B-2 is already miles away, climbing back to the safety of the stratosphere. Its mission, a resounding success. A heavy silence falls over the command center. The question hangs in the air. What did we just face? They were not challenged. They were humbled. To understand what happened, you must think beyond military. To comprehend the impossible, we must first look at the possible. This is traditional stealth, a game of absorption and deflection. It tries to be a black hole for radar waves, but even a black hole has a presence. It is not truly gone. But this B-2 is different. It doesn't just hide. It actively manipulates the reality around it. This is counter-reality stealth. It doesn't just cloak itself. It projects an illusion so powerful it becomes truth. Step 1. Don't fight the enemy's senses. Listen to them. Understand them. The system captures the incoming signal, not to block it, but to learn its language in a microsecond. Step 2. If you can't hide the truth, then drown it in a sea of lies. The signal is cloned. It replies not with an echo, but with a digital storm. Hundreds of false targets, each a perfect copy. The enemy's system is facing a paradox, an overload of information that amounts to zero information. The processor is overwhelmed. Its logic circuits are caught in a feedback loop, trying to make sense of the nonsensical. A final, desperate self-preservation measure is triggered. The system must purge the anomaly to survive. It erases the entire cluster of what it perceives as corrupt data, a digital cleansing. And in doing so, it erases the one true target along with the phantoms. It has been tricked into blinding itself. The energy field dissipates. The task is done. The enemy is now deaf, dumb, and blind. This is the new domain of conflict, a battle of algorithms, not of armor. Here, the most powerful weapon is a single perfect line of code. The Ghost Protocol is more than technology. It is a doctrine, a new philosophy of power. It dictates that whoever controls the information space controls the physical space. In the command center, the full weight of their helplessness is finally understood. The most effective strike is the one that leaves no crater, only confusion and doubt. A demonstration that the boundaries of conflict have been redrawn by invisible hands. A new dawn is breaking, and with it, a new era of technological supremacy. The tools of power have evolved, from sharpened steel to complex microchips. A testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of the ultimate advantage. And now the world must react to a message sent from the edge of space. The game is over. The pilot's work is done. But the geopolitical consequences are just beginning. In the opposing command center, they count their losses. A simple question with a complex answer. The most profound damage isn't to equipment. It's to the certainty that you are safe and in control. As one side faces the darkness of its failure, the other flies into the light of a new day. A stark contrast. A cold, windowless room of inquiry versus the boundless freedom of the open sky. Denial is the first line of defense against a new truth that is too terrifying to accept. A silent, perfectly executed reunion. The guardians of the sky welcome their phantom brother home. On the other side of the world, there is no chaos. Only the quiet confidence of a plan perfectly executed. A successful mission. Not just a technical victory, but a strategic one of immense proportions. The ground crews stand ready not to repair damage, but to welcome a pristine, triumphant machine. The great bird of prey returns to its nest, its silent mission complete, its message delivered. There is no celebration, only the solemn respect for a flawlessly executed operation. The moment of contact, a gentle touchdown, belying the immense power the aircraft holds. No grand speeches are needed. A simple nod of approval from a commander says more than words ever could. It represents a level of power the world isn't ready to comprehend, a capability held in reserve. The true nature of power in the 21st century is not what you show, but what you can choose to hide. The great doors begin to close, sealing the secret away from the outside world once more. The ghost returns to the shadows, its purpose fulfilled, waiting for the next time it is called upon. A new kind of warrior steps from the machine, his battlefield the invisible spectrums of light and data. The final lock clicks into place. The secret is safe. The message has been permanently etched into the minds of its recipients,